clash of styles could be a little bit of a problem, especially for Cade here. And I think, BDL is one of those few highly contrasting teams in that sense, because as you mentioned, Miracle, yes, they do like to get into those scrambles. However, Cade, on the other hand, they play, because they come from at least a professional MPL background in Brazil, you can see that their styles is a little bit more linear, a little bit more textbook, something that is definitely readable for BDL. And actually is one of the factors why BDL was able to take that game off of EVOS SG.
Yeah, well, if they were able to take that game off of EVO Singapore, the MVP would definitely be paranoid, and you guys can also become the MVP with this ultra-responsive gaming with 2 times lower latency and get the edge you need while gaming on the go. That's what the players are using right now to be able to communicate with such low latency. So go ahead with Singtel 5G, Singapore's most powerful 5G connection.
Okay, heading into the draft, some of the most important heroes that we're looking for definitely is Lolita, going for Even, as well as Lilia, and most importantly, the Clint. Now with Audience's prediction, guys, this is quite close, honestly.
Very close, but more of the, technically all of the Southeast Asian teams right there prioritizing or preferring Vizel, but very different from CIS.
That's not all. I mean, Turkey, we're seeing maximum support here, even more than the Philippines, 99 to 1% here. And even Brazil, 99 to 1%. That's what we want to see.
That's what I want to see, man. You support your country, support your teams, man.
I wonder when there will come a time where there's 100%, but 99%, that's whew. Okay, I thought that the 98% was really high already, but this straight up beats it.
Yep, beating it to literally 0.1. But overall, let's see how this draft is going to begin here, because I'm curious to see who's going to go on what side, especially when it comes down to Cade, because overall, I think they have been performing much better on the red side than they have blue.
Yeah, I agree with that. Vizel, honestly, right now, if we're taking a look at both of the compositions, both of the teams, what are the true winning conditions for both of them? Because Cade, yes, they have a lot of these crazy things. They're able to get the leads in from the get-go in the early stages, from the lanes alone. But Vizel, they kind of have like a similar stance to Blackwood. They want to just clump up these members. Let's fight, bro. Let's go for a war. And you know what? Let's just get straight into the draft right now. Vizel going on for the Beatrix ban is going to be Cade responding with the Paquito.
They shared the Taquito as their one of their team's priority picks, and I will not be surprised if that will be the priority if it comes in the next few games, right? But for this time, they're gonna have to ban it. Beatrix is a hero that we saw in the game number 1 and the entire tournament also being played so much between Beatrix as well as the Clint. It's a toss-up between what really is the marksman of the M3 meta. We know for sure that the face of the playoffs has been Lolita, and that is a hero that I 100% want to see in this game. Look at that Ruby! We mentioned this before. Mikey was phenomenal with this hero in their win against Sonic Esports, so they straight up ban it out.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It really does. Making sure they don't have any ways to really engage here, and more importantly, start opening up, especially in the EXP lane, so the Alien can start enabling and start opening up that map, especially towards the EXP side, and start pressing in, especially for these first objectives that BDL overall like to contest for.
That's the thing. Vizel really likes to go for neutral objectives, very, very heavy on that neutral objective play around. But Cade banning away the Matilda and the Paquito may kind of point at the direction that they might still want to go for a front-to-back style of composition, getting 2 of the hard engage heroes out of the way, and Vizel as well. They want to dive, it seems, because Beatrix and Ruby, they're really good at countering that dive.
Speaking of dive, the anti-dive that we can see are Pharsa and Eve not yet banned by both teams, which also means that it will be a trade-off eventually. Other heroes that they have not traded among Hayabusa and Ling, but this time it's Hayabusa as the ban for Vizel. Cade looking for the ban on the Ling. Or perhaps an Aiden.
They could just open it all up here, but no, instead they ban out Esmeralda and Natan as well as Link wide open for anybody's taking here. I'm curious to know whether or not they're going to start looking for Eve.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Eve, honestly. 57% win rate, 14 times has been picked up, and more bans. But Pharsa and the Phobias, the Esmeralda ban was a setup for the Phobias to be picked up, and now Cade, they are already forcing Vizel. Go pick an assassin, see how that works out for you.
The ban on the Esmeralda just signals us that it's gonna be focused, and with the hits that you pick, you have that Astral Eye to counter that.